Hey Scorpio, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 29th, 2025. This is for Scorpio. Last shuffle is coming out for Scorpio. Status quo is talking about the people around you. You may feel victimized by the people around you, your community. You may not trust any of these people. Um, Status quo, you got the victim mentality and kindred partnership. This is telling me that you may feel somewhat victimized by the fact that you are leveling up. I feel like you are being prepared to be partnered up with the right types of people at the right time, the right resources. It looks like you're rising above. Spirit's telling you to stand up for yourself. You're going to be provoked to stand up for yourself, and you're going to need to make sure that you are. Um, okay. Dreaming bigger about what you want in your life. I see a lot of wishes being fulfilled. You may feel victimized by your wishes being fulfilled because it seems like when you get things done, it may uncover other things. Like you may feel like, why did I have to wait to get what I wanted? Why did I have to wait for certain things to align? Why did I have to go through certain things in order for things to align in my life? Seven of Cups and the status quo tells me that people around you have no clue. Okay, these are people around you that may be trying to influence you, but they don't have a clue what's right for you, what to do, where you should be going in life. And the reason for that is because it looks like they could never relate to where you are. Some of you may feel down on your luck. You may feel like you got your legs kicked out from under you. Five of Swords talks about maybe sometimes it feels like being thrown under the bus, taken advantage of, right? Someone tried to do anything by any means necessary to get what they wanted when it comes to you. You may feel like people around you don't have a clue, don't really understand. Seven of Cups is a confusion, status quo. And I'm seeing you have ascended to some other level in life that other people cannot understand. They can't understand where you are. You're going to have to focus on developing your own mental clarity because you cannot depend on anyone else as a measuring stick to understand where you are and what you should be doing next. Most people will never know what you're going through. For some reason, that's what this looks like here to me. Some of you may be in a position that other people can only dream of being. They may not even believe you on certain situations. Seven of Cups with the status quo is like, I don't even know if I believe Scorpio. That sounds like they made that up. Sounds like they're just making that up. They're not really living the dream. They're not really living like that. But you may feel victimized by this because you're like, no one understands me. No one gets me. No one, why do I have to be on this level? Nobody understands where I'm coming from. But, and also this tells me too that you may feel like victimized by what you want, getting what you want, because you know how like spirit puts you in a position for a long period of time. You start to develop friends, you start to make friends, okay, but you start to develop connections and relationships with things and people and places, start making memories, you start getting settled, and then you upgrade, and all of a sudden nothing resonates with you anymore. No one resonates with you anymore. You don't even like the same things anymore. You feel victimized. I finally got what I wanted, but at what cost? And you may feel like you're alone. So that happens a lot to people, right? You're like, I can't wait to get out of the ghetto, and then you win the jackpot in the lottery, and then it's like I always wanted this, but now I have no friends. um, this tells me that with the kindred partnership, you have Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. It tells me that people around you are celebrating you, but and there's someone around you that is celebrating you, but may also either be a burden or they may feel very burdened. And Okay, so another aspect of this too is that there may be a person around you where you have a certain level of chemistry with them. You know, like you're in a romantic connection with someone, you guys have chemistry, but they are bad for you. They are a burden, and they will always be a burden, right? Or they have always been one. But they're fun to hang around. They're great to party with. There's a lot of chemistry. Maybe the physical intimacy is great, you know. And there's something about that going on where it's like this magnetic pull that we have, but you suck, you suck in all these other ways. Spirit wants you to see this for what it is. And you may feel victimized by the fact that why can't we just get it right? Why can't this just work? But you're going to have to stand up for yourself. You need to keep an eye on the people around you and communicate really, really clearly. There needs to be a solid foundation of like, understand me here. Because I feel like someone will provoke you on purpose because they want to overwhelm you to take advantage of you or to get you to go with whatever it is that they want you to go with. Um, mm. This loving woman energy is 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. This would be someone who emotionally is like a blackmailer, or not a blackmailer, maybe a blackmailer, and also someone who is like a gaslighter. The same person. This would be someone who might be pressuring you to make a decision now, do something. They're provoking, pushing you. Spirit is making them push you so that you stand up for yourself. They're pushing this person to level you up. The next level up is to stand up for yourself. I think you stand up for yourself quite well, but this is what they're talking about here. You want to say, I am open and receptive to the abundant flow of prosperity that the universe offers. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. So that you also are not acquiescing to a person who's provoking you. You know that no matter what, you'll get what you need before it even comes to you. Angel number 0404 is speaking about, it's a warning. And be careful and awake. Pay attention to the people around you. Pay close attention to your surroundings, even your physical health. This person may stress you out so badly. Pay attention if you're getting headaches. Communicate very clearly and keep a very healthy boundary of you're not stressing me out. You're not. And you have true love energy here. You may feel victimized by the fact that you just want things to be fair. You may still feel the same way of like, I want things to be fair. You may be a defender of truth and fairness, but you may feel victimized by your pure heart when it comes to people, when it comes to situations, but you're above it now. Spirits tell me you're above something. Even if you two have chemistry, you and a person have chemistry, you're above them now. All this person can do is provoke you now to stand up for yourself and to focus on exploring what you love and creating something from that. They're saying you're the only one holding yourself back. This person has no power over you anymore, no matter how much chemistry there is. People around you have no clue what's going on. I'm seeing people around you making suggestions, but none of it actually hits because they don't have a clue what you're going through. They don't even, I feel like some people even feel like you're making this up, and you know what I mean? It's weird what I'm seeing here. But Spirit's telling me that you're finally at a place where you see things very clearly and that you could stand up for yourself, or you should. I hope this makes sense because it's like repetitive. So you could be dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius. I'm also seeing Cancer, Pisces, or another Scorpio. So you could be a Libra Scorpio cusp or a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.